Hello, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, Season 2, Episode 178 with me, Cid, and I'm back at the Ocean Monument where I've been doing a little bit of work. So, we did this last time. I've just used this as my little storeroom for crap. This one hasn't got doors on it yet. This is a thing. Obviously, we've got all of that going on, and if we head over this way... we've got another one that way, nothing happening there. We've got another door over here. I'm going to put a door in over here to get through to the spawner array. That's going to one of the things we're going to work on today. And we've now got the first level of roofing in. We have changed the front, so we've now got this. I've kind of shaped that a little bit as well, and that runs through. We've got the stairs either side and a large expanse over here. I've kind of come up with a purpose for the Ocean Monument now. First things first, I would like to grab a couple of those and 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll do for now. Now we'll head up because there isn't actually no way in to the spawner area right now. So over this, if you recall, over this side we've got the ink farm that can just sit there and continue doing its thing. That squid's just been happily milked, and well, I assume happily he's not left. Yeah, this area is all lit and safe. I mean, we've got the thing over here, and then in here we have got the spawner, and that spawner has got a +5 range add-on, which is, I think, takes you the thing. So I'm curious if I were to put, now this is a villager by the way, if I were to put you in there and just run this as a I'm having to think. Maybe you can't handle it with that array. So what I'm wondering is, what if I wanted a smaller area, say maybe 3 by 3, would I be better off than having the +5, which I'm going to go assume that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to assume a +3 would be better for this. Maybe a +3. Let's quickly head back to, oh god, there is no easy, oh hang on, I can do it like this, can't I? There is no easy way out of here at the moment because it's all completely tied up, but yeah, let's just try for a +3 range upgrade, shall we? It's probably cheap as anything. Yeah, it's just the iron. Oh, what am I missing? Plastic. Plastic, fantastic. Right, well that's easily fixed. I really should pipe all of this into the system, to be honest, but I never do, and one day I'll get around to it. Let me just run that and all of that into the system along with those. Yeah, one day. Oh, we appear to have some in our offhand as well. Yeah, so if I go and do, why have I got that in my offhand? If I go and do that, we should get enough for 64, which will split across there. I only need 2, so we'll just do the quick 2. 1, 2, boom. And iron upgrade, there we go. Let me put the, I can't keep the range up, that range upgrade, I suppose. So yeah, I'm thinking that the Ocean Monument, I want to make a villager trading hall thing, which means that I want to get the various machines and devices in place to, oh, I need to go up and over to the various machines and devices in place to in the first instance, why? I'm trying to think why I did that. Whether there was a reason. I mean, I can't think of a reason. +3 range. So they should all, anything that we... So it occurs to me that two things. One, every time I go looking for these guys, I just wasted my time, because these... That's the one of the ones we wanted. It's not a brilliant price, but these guys are all, you know, spawnable using one of these. So yeah, obvious perhaps, but I didn't click. So first things first, then let's get these guys put away somewhere, or at least, yeah, we'll get them all put away, because ultimately I don't want to go around killing them until it is convenient. Villaging. The problem is you can't tell what's in which one, so that could have been better done, I suppose. Yeah, so we can definitely spawn these in using this thing, and a 3x3 is going to be to there. So what we can do now is take all of this lot out and make this a little bit more rational, I suppose. Yeah, I'm going to do that and be back in a second. Alright, a few basic materials, grey concrete, and I also need to think about how I want to store my the mob imprisonment tools, because I don't want to stick them in chests, I want them on display. So first things first, we need light grey concrete. Light grey concrete, if I were light grey concrete, where would I be? I'd be there. Bang. Make me 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks should be enough. Let's set that running. It's going. Right, so I think item shells from Biblio would be the obvious way forward. I'm just trying to find them. Hang on. No, is it? Okay. Shells. Now, the problem is I don't want them to be wooden, because wooden doesn't really fit. So framed shells would be the obvious choice. So framing sheets would be handy. Take some of those. And I don't want that kind, I want that kind. So a bunch of those would be handy. Can we make some more of them? I'm sure. How? What have we got in the way of wood? Planky planks. Let's try. No, doesn't like those. Bet he don't like those either, does it? No, of course it doesn't. What about a silver bell? No, don't like them. Dark oak vertical planks. Not going to have them. I guarantee it's not going to take those. So an ironwood, no, it's not going to take those either. So make me 256 of those, if you don't mind. And now make me an absolute metric crap ton of those. Bit of a pause there, bit laggy. It happens. And then, what did I say it was? Shelf. Want a bunch of those. And I probably want... Let me just run around here. I should be able to get rid of another stack of that while we go and get another stack of those. Anything I can get rid of there? Let me get rid of you. That takes me to 6 of those. And then if I would do, I don't know, get rid of that and go, and what do I want? Board. No. What are they called? These things, sheet. 64. Alright, have I got... Yes, I have. Well, actually, what I've got first is a requirement to craft loads of these. Like so. 64. That should be more than adequate. And then I need to think about what I want to actually use to frame these out. So we can take these out, we can pop that in there, and if I were to do that, we'd get a nice shiny steel thing, but I don't want that one. Tyrian, I think, will make a nice thing, but I think we'll go for shiny plate. Gives us, yeah, nice metal. Just have a look at these and we'll decide. Yeah, I think that'll blend. It should blend nicely against the white of the build out there as well. So that's interesting. Should be good. Now, what do I think for a base? That's the question. Do I want to have a look at some kind of deco craft? I mean, we can obviously, sinks are probably not what I'm looking for. As a hot tubs would be nice. No, don't need a hot tub. Let's jump through. I don't think there's going to be anything in miscellaneous. Dungeons unlikely. Kitchen would be if there is. See, these might work. The bottom cabinet, but they've got that wooden top again, which I don't like. Ugh. Table. We have a metal. There's a thought. There is one thing we could use. Glass tables. Maybe glass tables. Maybe something else. Industrial table. Yeah, no. It's got to look clean and crisp, and you know what I'm like. Yeah, I think I know what I'm looking for anyway. Let's just have a quick peek at that one. Let's go with maybe that'll do for now. Yeah, we'll try that. Worst can happen, it don't work, it just looks horrible, and we'll have to go and do something else. That will take a hot moment, and I will see you back across there. Alright, so we have our spawning room, and that will do what we want it to do. I've taken half of these out, so you have to get a bit more face up, but they don't walk open quite so readily as you're walking past them, because it was quite rapid, the thing. So I'm wondering if we were to do that and we can do something fancy in the corner, and then we can bring this down here. And then on these we can, no, that's not quite what I had in mind. Wish these would function normally, but they don't seem to want to play ball. So that's your first lot. Now what can we do in that corner? I know. Let's go something like this. And then what you end up with is, so what we've got here, for example, is we've got animal. So just bear with me a sec. Sorry about that, just had to go and sort out technical things for the wife. Anyway, let's pop the Hereford up there, and the squid, and then we'll have our hostile mobs can go over here, and that can go away, and then we'll grab, nope, and we'll have that out, and then we shall place, what have we got? These are, most of these are fossils, aren't they? What have we got in there? Have we got anything in here that's not a fossil? Highland bull. I think that's everything. So they're all thing, and then on this side we'll store our fossils, I think. Bob, 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 bob. And I think that'll work. Now, that does mean that we've now got a mission ahead of us, which is to collect all of the mobs, of which we need to get quite a few of them, because we don't have that many. And we also need a means of killing these villagers without actually harming them, because I don't want to get a bad rap with the villagers. Now, you are a farmer, so we are going to pop. Oh, you can't. Hang on. Right, engineer, farmer, cartographer, and a toolsmith. Right. Where's he just gone? Oh, they're all having it. Right, he does coal. Yeah, it might be worthwhile actually keeping. So, well, I'm not bothered about the cartographer so much. We've got cartographer. So let me pop those two out of the way. Now let me go and find those two runaways. Where the hell have they gone? This is weird. Up. Well, there's one. That's me farmer. So where's the other one gone? There he is. Alright, so we need these two. And these two we need to dispose of. How to dispose of them? I suppose we could. What do? Do guardians attack villagers? I don't know. We got whale song. Looks like they don't. No, he didn't. Did not quite die. But he came very close. Off you go. Environmental dangers, you know. Come on. Oh, you. Anyway, I need a better way of killing him. You know, they don't blame me for things, but... What did we get there? A whole bunch of crap. That's the only problem with this. You do end up with a lot of crap with those undersea chests, which is why I don't bother with them. And there we go. He didn't make it, you see. Oh, man. Let me get myself out, because I'm... Did I run out of flight? I think I might have done. Yeah, so we need to come up with a couple of things. First things first, we need to come up with storage for the villagers, where we're going to put them. We need to come up with a killing device for the villagers, and for the ones we don't want. And yeah, I think that's it. So first things first, let's think about how to kill a villager. Spikes sound like an interesting option. Let's go find some, shall we? Let's have a look. Spikes. I think I have got some as well. Oh, yes, we have. And of course, these. Yeah, I only think we need one set of spikes. Probably a carbonite lever. Maybe I've got them elsewhere, then probably somewhere kicking around. And I think that will do. Now I want some basalt. And let me just pop this down here. This has got most of what we're going to want in there. That can go away as well, as long as that, as well as that, I should say. We're going to need some mob capturing tools. We're going to need quite a few of those. Oh, that's why I wanted plastic. Oh, I remember now. So, in fact, I suppose we've got any friendlies around at the moment, have we? No. Alright, well, we'll get those at some point. We're going to need all the usual suspects, but we're going to need that. We're going to need basalt. I want some glass of the light blue variety. Not that, the light blue. That should be enough. And I would like some concrete of the light blue variety. Maybe some more sea lanterns. Piston, should have most of that in my redstone bag, shouldn't I? Let's have a look. Pistons, we've got redstone, we've got pretty much everything except the carbonite levers, which must be somewhere. Yeah, okay, I'll worry about that in a moment. For the time being, let me go and have a little fiddle faddle around, and I shall be right back with you. Alright, so first things first, I have come up with a design. Now this is going to be our trading hall area. The wall will be here. So if I were to come in and just place down our first block, I need to get the right one. I think it is, that's the top. I think it's one of these two. Not that one. So I've done a bit of chisels and bits work. And hopefully you should be able to recognize the device once we've things. So this is basically a chisels and bits copy of the hibernation chamber from Galacticraft, shrunk down to 2 and a bit blocks tall. It is solid. Now I do believe that we can get the villagers into these without them dying. But we do want to do a test of that. So what I will probably do is first, well, let's go back over here and look at our killing sorting chamber. So once we've got the villagers, we need to process them, and I want to process them in here. So what are we going to use? Let's go with some of this for starters, and looks grim. We'll definitely have that, and that we'll have one of those chiseled because we can. Just because I would like to replace that with that, and we'll make the entire area look a little bit more macabre with this kind of thing going on. That works. And then we're going to have this. That's going to be there. Now how am I going to get a villager in there and power that with See, we've got the carbonite lever, that's fine, and we can never get bored of that. However, I do need to apply that from further away, I think, unless that will work. So then we want just going to see what I've got in the other boxes. I don't think I'm going to have a lot. Grey concrete, motorcycles. I'll take a little bit of that. I'm going to take some of that, I think. Maybe a bit of that. This might work. Maybe even that. You never know. I'm just kind of riffing at the moment. And think so. We're going to basically have that will go on the top. That will come into the bottom here. And then we can pop there and there. Stick one of those there. Let's try it, shall we? I've got nothing better to do other than let's go and grab some cyclic monster balls. We shall come through here, turn that on, turn that off. Now I can immediately say that certainly two of those are dead meat. So at this point we go in here. You damn you, get in there. Damn it. That is going to be awkward if they're going to do that. I need an alternative way, don't I? Yeah, that's a jam guy anyway. I'm not worried about that. Oh well. What happens if we try something like that. That's really not going to help me a great deal, is it? That might work. Now you are a crystallizer, so you're going to sell me things from crystals. I don't really want you. And then you should be a jam guy. No, that definitely isn't working up there, is it? Right, we need to come up with something else then for that. Let me have a little think. Be back in a sec. Alright, so I've got the kill chamber done. We've got one that works. Let's just go and do one more run of it just so I can demonstrate, but it's working reasonably well. I've moved the lever across. We've just taken a repeater out the back of that and brought some redstone around, so that's simple. They kept on getting stuck in the blocks, so in the end I've gone for this design, and what we are doing is, no, you're going to be, oh, fish, typical. We'll get the one of the ones we want. Okay, well, possibly one of the ones we want. What are you? Archaeologist. Yeah, I don't think we're bothered about you. You can be, but in theory, you know, we get several. Capture a few. Come out here. Grab these. Pop him in there. Check his trades. If he's any good, keep him. If he's not, execute him with extreme prejudice. And then you go back through. Once you got that, the next thing is to put him into storage, which is over here. And this will be quite a largish room, probably doubles the length of this like that, going both directions. All depends on how many with these guys we need. To be fair, yeah, we are going to need to keep a couple of those to hand, because I'm going to need to take you and copy that, and then I'm going to do that one and copy the thing at the back. Now I need 4 of those, and then I need 4 of these front bits, so that should be relatively straightforward. I also want to get rid of that, and we'll worry about the lighting in a moment. In fact, no, we'll worry about the lighting now. Where's my torches bag? Boop. We will go with some of those, I think, to be fair. They're as good as any. There. And pop those away. Pop that away. Pop that away, actually, for now. So, armed with that, we should be good to hopefully make these. And then those. Taking those, we're going to pop these all out. So we obviously need to get our guys in there, which is probably going to be easier said than done. And then we're going to want to copy that one and paste 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then we're going to want to copy that one and place 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally we need my redstone bag, where we're going to grab a bunch of these and get them set up. All of this should piston about quite happily, so that will do the trick. I think I've actually got 5 in there now, haven't I? But it doesn't matter, we'll just do with a 4 for starters. And we can get you and if I can get this right. Oh, damn. If we can get this right, he goes in there, take one of those, place that there, rinse and repeat. And I say all of these were ones we wanted, so in theory, if we can get them in there. It's not the end of the world. We have got another Fletcher, and of course we can make as many of these as we like, so it really doesn't matter that much. If you can get them in the first place. Alright, I'm going to have to work on this one. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, we have come up with a technique that works. It involves, or what it does involve for starters, is just cleaning up all of this lot. I've got this one ready to go as well, just need to put pistons in, but we've got one last monster thing, so pop him out. That is our farmer, so we'll definitely want to keep him safe, and by transferring him into the more controlled monster mob imprisonment tool, and then trying that again like that, and then it should just be a quick matter of pistoning these into place, and they should work. However, we're going to test this on the end. Nicely trapped in. We've got a weaponsmith, he's taking coal, and an iron shovel with a fishing seed, but you know, he may now we have got two more across at the base, but that seems to work for definite now. I never did put the sound muffler bulb mod on this, I really should do. But that is essentially what we got going on. I assume they've all got the lighting at the bottom. They have. So that's half of the picture. The other half of the picture of the course is coming up with the things these guys want to trade. So string, for example, coal, fish and emeralds. Well, you know, this is a Fletcher, so string for that one, emeralds, and the fisherman again. I think you're the toolsmith, aren't you? Yes, you are. And of course down here, the farmer, which is probably the ones we're going to concentrate on getting him going first. To get the farmers, get 2 or 3 of those. And yeah, let me check how long I've been recording, and I shall be back with you in a mo. 38 minutes, so this is a point to wrap up here now. I'm going to, I think between episodes I will complete this room. I may pre-sculpt all of these as well, just so they're all done properly, and get rid of these annoying lights and thunder. Make sure that everything is lit that needs to be lit, which we can obviously do with a little bit of that. Let me just do that. There we go. And yeah, this will be a thing. It will be a good thing, and everybody will be happy and wonderful. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, bye for now.